is this? I need to stop saying it's the last video because it's never going to be the last video, apparently. This is the last video. I think it really reflects shit like that. I lived in the cabin for a long time, but that is now a thing of the past. Could you tell me about that? I asked, guided by my curiosity, without thinking that it might be something personal. Lillian closed her eyes and thought about it a moment. I could, but only if you promised to help me before listening to it, she said, looking at me, later with puppy eyes, quietly begging for my approval. I cannot stop thinking that this girl is adorable. Something does not convince me. I promise to help you, I said without much energy. Before promising, I need to know what kind of help you want from me. I don't want her to later ask for my soul or to drink my blood. Smart! Lydia makes a childish and annoyed face for a couple of seconds. I just want a bit of your energy, Knight. If you'll give it to me, then I will respond to all your questions. After saying that, she gives a tender look towards me. I do not understand what she means by energy. It's not like I'm a battery. Luke, stop it. I do have many questions that I would like to ask. For a moment I sigh. I doubt for a moment before sighing with resignation. It seems there is no other way out. Okay, but how will I do that? Lillian smiles unexpectedly, full of joy. It's very easy. You need to kiss me, Knight. Oh, my throat. Did I hear well? Kiss her? I lost my breath just thinking about it. It seems that coming from this forest has been a good idea after all. I turned to see her face, only to discover she was very close to me. Instantly I blushed, but shortly after I noticed something strange. Her body feels cold. I don't know how to explain it, but her presence is strangely faint. The texture of her skin is nice, but at the same time weak. Lillian smiles while she looks at me in the eyes with a mischievous face. I still must reward you for giving me back my toy. She killed you, dude. What did you do? What's happening to me? I feel cold. It's as if she had stolen half the heat from my body. I also feel heavy. You don't need to fear. I just took a portion of your energy as we agreed. Answered Lillian, looking at me with puppy eyes that begged me not to get angry with her. Don't worry, you'll soon feel better. I just become silent from seeing her. I cannot be angry with someone like her. Then I sigh, leaving my anger and concerns with my breath. Soon after that, I notice that Lillian does nothing more than look at me tenderly, waiting for me to say something. But then I realize something. Suddenly the presence of Lillian becomes heavier. Before, she felt almost transparent, but now I see her with solid colors, as if she was just a reflection, and now she was real. Stop it. Did you notice my Knight? Thanks to you, I can fully materialize myself. Before, my presence was partial, dim. Now I have more power thanks to you. Lillian explained, giving me a little smile. Now I understand why she wanted my help. But after hearing that, one thing's clear to me. She is not human. With that, do you have everything you wanted? I asked, a little disgusted. I can't say I'm happy after the kiss. I still have some difficulty standing. Lillian responds with a nod. Yes, now I will respond to your question. Her words are honest, just like the sweet look in her eyes. Well, it seems that I can trust her. What are you exactly, Lillian? No doubt it must sound strange, but there is something here that does not make sense. Are you really not a ghost? Or perhaps you're a witch? Lillian stares carefully at me before laughing softly and closing her eyes a moment. Then she looks directly into my eyes. You got one of them right, my Knight. I am really a spirit, but before I was a witch who lived in this place. Spirit? How is that any different from a ghost? To me it sounds like the same thing. But then I see Lillian shaking her head in denial. She then looks me straight in the eyes. The ghost is the soul of someone who died, and which, by some force, remains in this world. The spirit, on the other hand, is a different entity. They have much more powerful presence and do not necessarily come from a dead person. Could you explain it simpler? I guess she knew how to differentiate them, but all this was completely new to me. Lillian then laughed sweetly, as if my confusion was adorable. A ghost is someone who died, but their soul stayed on Earth. A spirit is a supernatural entity that does not need to come from a living being. An example would be fairies or spirits of the forest. That was much clearer. I silently take a moment to connect the dots. Her blue eyes patiently wait for me to say something. So I mean you were a witch before, but somehow ended up becoming the spirit of the forest. After hearing me, Lillian nods and gives me a smile. That's right. I was a young witch who lived in the cabin with my parents, but unfortunately... something happened after death. I ended up becoming a spirit. I understand. I remembered. I'm sorry I keep skipping reading, it's just I'm really tired and my throat hurts. However, there was still something important I wanted to know. My eyes then set on Lillian. Why were you calling me before, Lillian? She gazes at me with tenderness. Because I needed your help, kind knight. Also, to protect you. She doesn't seem to be lying. I think you've seen it. The evil cat that lives in this forest. She is an evil spirit. The image of the cat flashes in my mind that moment. She's right. It was because of the cat that I ended up in this place. Surely the cat is the one who created this rotten and sinister atmosphere. Before, I was happy as the spirit of this forest. The joy surrounded me and gave me energy that fed me. But since the cat appeared, nobody has come. That's why I couldn't keep my material form and had to steal your energy. I see, it's all the fault of that cat. Finally, there's one last thing I'm curious about. Lillian, do you know something about the disappearances of 5 men which took place in this forest? Yeah, I killed them all. Yes, they're dead. The cat stole their vital energy, killing them. That's how she acquires more power. Also, that's how I sucked your power out, and you're gonna die soon. Wait, isn't that the same thing you did with me? Lillian immediately shakes her head while showing me the palms. Shakes her hands while showing me the palms. In a shy gesture saying that I was wrong. It's very different. She didn't stop, and ended up taking all life from them. I wouldn't kill such a kind knight like you, who voluntarily came to give me something so precious. Basically, they had the same power but different intentions. I understand. I sat thinking about it for a moment with my sight down, then returned my eyes to Lillian. I still have one doubt left. Why all the disappearances occurred on Halloween? Because it's the only night which we can materialize. Fortunately, my look of confusion seems not to tell her that I didn't understand what she meant. During the night of Halloween, magic becomes more powerful. Than all the other days, I am only an invisible being that can't do more than observe this forest. But on the night of Halloween, I'm able to show my presence and I appear. You're trying to say during the other days you don't have any powers? Lillian nods. Yes, that's right, brave knight. The look in her eyes is sincere. I see. Thank you very much. That was everything I wanted to know. I never thought I would say something like this on this night. But her answers have been a great help. I finally felt more confident and not as lost as before. Now the only thing was to wait until the sunrise in the cabin. Fortunately, the atmosphere here seems more friendly and calm. Once the sun rises, I could escape without problems. I would have survived the wickedness of that cat. I was lost in my thoughts. Suddenly I noticed the look Lillian